Tonight's journal entry is me telling you all how hard I used to simp. So if you could please like the video, share the video, subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. Hey y'all, and welcome to Just Sipping Coffee, the podcast, a show that was crafted specifically for those of us who like to laugh, cry, and sometimes side-eye someone else's thoughts and life experiences. I'm your host, Boss Man Tan, and I don't care if you are in your car or on a plane or chilling at home in your recliner. Go get you a cup of coffee. Sit back and relax as I give you all the unscripted, unedited version of my life and crazy realizations as I'm just sipping coffee, minding my business. Tonight's episode is a product of Glorilla. You know how she was like, I used to simp so hard for them my old ways. So tonight's journal entry is me telling you all how hard I used to simp. And it's almost embarrassing. But hey, it's my truth. And what I can say is that I'm a recovering, what's the Erykah Badu song? I'm a recovering undercover overlover. And I am approximately 6 months sober of doing too much when it comes to these niggas, okay? But I think it is a great story to tell you all how I got here. I'm an older girl, you know, damn near 40, I like to say. And this started in college, probably before I was 20, especially by the time I was 20, where I felt like whatever I needed from someone, and it wasn't just one thing. Sometimes it was an emotional attachment or sex. It could have been just affection or the fact that the nigga was just right there, you know? Like, I can remember cooking whatever somebody wanted just so somebody would come over and eat. And yes, I had a problem. You know, now I can say that. The older me can say that, but back then, that was my medication. And the simping went to a whole lot of different levels in college, on the yard. You know, whether it was letting you drive my car or, ooh, I'm talking like drive it, like back home drive it. You know, you got to go get something from wherever. That was crazy. Like right now, that was crazy. And what's so crazy is I hear a lot of people talk about how some men are simps. They don't call them simps. I don't know what they call the dudes because I ain't never found one because I'm too busy. Anyway, back to the story. You know how a girl say if a dude don't give it to you or if you tell him you need something and he don't provide it, like he don't really like you. But a dude that like you will basically give you the world. Like I'm the dude. I was that dude for a long time. You know, whatever you giving me whatever, attention, affection, sex. And so I'm gonna give you whatever you ask me for. You want something to drink? You know, you need a ride. You need to use my car. And that's crazy as hell. And you really get to a point. Used to with me, it was with the dudes, other certain people. You know, that person would get to a point where I feel like you playing me, or you're playing with me. Either one. One day something wake up and this person ain't nothing I want to deal with no more. But to wake up and you realize you have a problem, like, dude, they doing it because you letting them. Like, you attract what you accept and who you are. And not that I'm finna talk about my whole healing journey or anything, but when you get to a point where, for instance, where I understand that I'm the shit, right? I'm that bitch. And I be damn if I even feel like I'm trying to beg a nigga for anything. So until you get there, then simping is a fact of life. And since we ain't gotta be scared, you know, like I ended up in a marriage, in a long term stupid ass relationship where we made a family and we begot kids and shit. But I was a simp, and my primary goal, my primary reality was to make him happy, or to see what I could do for him to be better or us to be better. And I don't remember. I don't recall. I don't know if I even gave a fuck about me and what I wanted. And I know now. After a whole lot of, I didn't told y'all this, a whole lot of therapy, some regulating, some medication, whatever you want to call it, a little bit of Patron every now and then, I realized that I cannot expect anybody to feel anything about me that I don't feel about myself. I cannot expect someone to treat me or give me things that I'm not willing to give myself. So have I priced myself out of some people's life? And that currency is not always money, right? When it comes to the time that I want, or the affection that I desire, or some of the shit I want to do and places I want to eat. If you can't give me what I give you, because a good woman, especially a recovering simp over here, a good woman will give you exactly what you give them. But a smart woman, which I'm so proud to say now that I am, is not going to give you any more than you gave her. So, I mean, if that's what you, if that's what you like, if your primary goal in life is to see how much you can get from a person, to see how much mind fucking you can do for a person to, you know, give you whatever you ask them for, cool. And I pray that the people you're doing it to one day wake up and understand that they're not getting anything in return. But until then, I am talking to those people, you know, male or female. Until you value you, no one else will value you. So if the price is too high, right? If you walk in asking for certain amounts of attention, I simped on a nigga, and you would take 2-3 days to call me back. But then I'm supposed to still act like that 2 or 3 days didn't happen. But when you call me, I'm answering. When you want me to come get you from wherever, because your car gonna be there a couple hours, I'm coming. But when I need a ride from the airport, you didn't know you heard I just landed, but you didn't know I needed a ride. You know, like shit like that, fuck you, okay? If you can't come as hard for me as I come for you, ain't no more simp. And one day I just woke up, I'm like, fuck this shit. Like, you really better than this. What are they doing for you? And at the same time, it's because I did not previously feel comfortable with me, with myself, and in my own thoughts and beliefs and feelings. And when you do that, you do simp for whatever the outcome you're looking for, right? But once you realize your worth, it's crazy. Because once you realize your worth, you decide that I'm a simp for me. And literally someone who likes you, especially like you liked all those people you were simping for, when someone likes you, they're going to do the same thing for you. And then that's your aha moment. That's your aha moment to tell you that that's who you can now simp on, because he gonna give it back to you. He, she, they, we. Anyway, That's the journal entry for tonight, okay? Because who not simping no more? That's me. If me not simping makes me lose out on certain people, then they were never meant for me in the first place. And those who are for me and who will reciprocate my energy, that's what it'll be. Hey, Siri, play Wannabe by Glorilla. Thank you all for tuning in to Just Sipping Coffee, the podcast. Like, share, all of the things, subscribe, repost, and I would love to see you back here again next time as I'm just sipping coffee, minding my business, not nobody else.